Okay. Welcome back. Well, we are treating you to one kind of preview of the Nulu Bock Fest. And we do. I know, it's your chance. We're previewing the goat races, and we have one opinionated goat. I'm with Eric with Goodwill Brewing. Trevor joining us once again, right? Like, it's all about the goat races.
This is what it's all about. These little guys right here and their friends all racing out on Saturday.
His friend. Why the goat races?
Well, so it's Bockfest, which is German for goat. So it just makes sense to have goat races. And, you know, look how much fun this is. This is the most unique event in Louisville. Right?
Like, are they the baby goats that race or the... I know, honey.
We have, so these guys are a week old, so they'll race all the way up to the adults will race as well. So we have 4 baby goat races or 3 adult races, and then we have a special race for our NCAA teams, and we have 2 championship races.
Uh-oh. I'm going to give this guy a little break.
Yeah.
Let me give you a little break. Yeah. He is. Do you want to love on him a little bit? Oh, bless his heart. Give him a little break, right, guys? All right. And he's so chill.
Your guy's the chill one.
Your guy's so chill.
This is the sleeper for the race. You put him on, you put him down, he's quick.
Well, I think I was holding Colleen's, because Colleen said she has one with attachment issues.
Okay. They all have their own personalities.
They do.
They call them kids for a reason.
They do. And Eric, of course, you know, enter the Bock beer and what you guys are doing, and I know you're excited to be a part of it too.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is all like kind of brand new to me, and I'm blown away. I heard there's huge history with this. Somebody was telling me, one of the locals was saying that goat races actually comes from the stevedores, when they would unload and reload ship, the ships here at the port.
Well, like earlier, just like hearing the background and the history and stuff, like I'm like, oh, like I really have learned a great deal this morning about not even knowing the history of it.
Well, there's so much to it. So you have, first off, Louisville has a very rich brewing history. There were a lot of very big breweries right here in Louisville, and they all, they brewed Bock beer in the spring. It lagers over the winter, and Eric should be talking about the beer because this is what he knows about. But and then as people were in Louisville, tourists or people who live here, they were waiting to get around the falls of the Ohio, and they would actually race goats, or they would use goats in the alleys. You have 2 alleys in Nulu called Nanny Goat and Billy Goat Strut, named for that very reason.
Yeah, right. And of course, the history of the beer, you know a great deal about, and just how that's been brought into the festival. You've got a lover there. I mean, just all over you.
This is old coffee here. What's his name? Let's talk about Bock. So this is a really good example of Doppelbock. We just finished it 2 days ago. It's got that nice like raisiny fruit on the front end, and then it finishes like that nice warm toast. Because the monks, that's where it came from. They would brew this, and yes, it would be lagering and cellaring all winter, and then during the Lent season was when they would tap it. And this is what, while they were fasting, they would live on this beer. They'd call it liquid bread.
Yeah.
That's
what some people still do.
Absolutely,
Right.
Absolutely. Back then,
some things have not changed.
Back then, it wouldn't be fermented as so there'd be more sugar to it, less alcohol. So they're getting more, more of those carbohydrates and less of the alcohol. So it was a little easier. Because right now, I couldn't live a full day. I need some food with this beer. It's delicious, but I'm ready for breakfast.
Well, I want to check in on the other little goat guy. Where is he? Is he okay? Should we try it again?
He found his dad.
See, he's missing you. He's missing you. Should we try it again? Would we like to do a little race? You want to try to do one? Is that going to be okay? Hold on.
Totally
Trevor, I may have you hold the mic.
All right.
We're going to try again. So I need to hold them level? Level. Okay, baby. Okay, here we go. Oh, no, don't do it. Hold him tight. I got to hold him like a baby. Okay, we're nurturing him, right. Okay, we're good now? What is his name?
This is coffee brew.
This is brew. I'm holding brew.
I'm holding coffee.
And you're holding coffee. You guys ready for a big race? Do you want to do a little mini race and see what happens? All right. Tell us where to put them. These little precious little, look at that.
So you generally would set them down.
Look,
and
Trevor,
we'll have
I've
a
given
runner.
you hosting duties today. All right, where do you want to set them down? Where
so
would
you
like
set
to
them down. We can go to the garage.
He doesn't want to go to the garage. He doesn't want to. Here we go. You ready? No. Ready? Okay, baby. Here we go. Ready? Set? Oh, no.
Here you go. Hold this.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, no. It's Trevor's doing the work today. Trevor wins. He got to the door first, right? Yeah. They're absolutely, oh my goodness, it's going to be such a fun day out there at Nulu Bock Fest. And I want to mention to you, I mean, the big part of it is that you have like you have the meteorologist that will predict winners, right?
So we have the
And they
forecast
each have the
dash.
forecast, the
The
forecast.
forecast dash. We had 10 meteorologists in town from various stations, including at least one from here. Actually, 3 meteorologists from WHAS have goats running. They've come out, they've met their goats, they've picked their goats, they've named them. They'll be giving them costumes. And then the goat that wins, or the meteorologist that wins, will donate $500 to their charity of choice. So it's just a great way to play on that camaraderie.
Well, Alden is the reigning champ. We're going to see if Colleen can unseat him this year. Once again, Nulu Bock Fest coming up this weekend. We're coming right back.